Next up at UFC 291, we have Roman Kopylov taking on Claudio Ribeiro. Roman Kopylov, 10-2 overall, 3-2 in his last 5 years, riding a 2-fight knockout streak. He's taking on Claudio Ribeiro. This guy's 11-3 overall, 4-1 in his last 5. He's coming off that stoppage win over Jacob's nemesis, Joseph Holmes.
Ugly. Ugly
That's
man.
his nickname. I mean, he's very handsome. That's just his nickname. This could be a very interesting fight because these odds seem a little bit out of sorts for me. Frankly, Roman Kopylov is very good. We know he's a very good kickboxer. He's got professional kickboxing experience. He picks his shots really well. He'll throw one strike at a time, feel you out, find his distance, and then start putting combinations together. He did start his UFC career with two losses in a row, where he was taken down and had absolutely no answer on the ground. Couldn't get up, couldn't make anything happen. Roman striking is legit good. He has very, very real power, and he is coming off the win over Punahele Soriano, where my note, as you guys know, I watch the fights. Like when I can watch the fights, I have notes, and I'm just taking notes. Whatever I'm watching.
You wake up the next day and you're like, what was I saying?
As I'm watching, I'm just taking these notes. My notes next to Roman Kopylov in that last fight will beat 90% of the people that try to strike with him. Your fucking shoulder's touching the microphone and it's annoying.
Okay.
He'll beat 90% of the people that actually choose to strike with him. The problem is, if you choose to grapple with him, you're going to have some success. Matt R. is saying the odds are wrong. No, they're not. These are BetOnline's opening odds. He just keeps writing that.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
He just
Here
keeps
it comes,
writing
guys. This is what
incorrect
you wanted.
crap. Those are not the opening odds. These are BetOnline's opening odds. You're looking at odds that have come later that have already stayed.
I don't know if people notice that tone like I noticed that tone. I know when Angelo gets upset. No, they're not.
A lot of people say stupid shit, but don't just keep repeating the stupid shit. That's what's annoying. Anyway, he's taking on Claudio Ribeiro. Claudio Ribeiro is insanely powerful when he's striking. He can put you out with both hands. He's going to march forward. He's going to bomb away. He doesn't care what comes back his way. He's just going to come forward, try to implement his own game plan. You're going to say, oh, let me take him down, right? His hands are dangerous, but he's got excellent hips. And even if he does get taken down, he pops right back up. He's coming off that sloppy win over Joseph Holmes where he started wrestling, but he should not have been. It made no sense that he was wrestling in that fight when he was dominating the striking. If this is a straight-up kickboxing match, Roman is going to destroy this dude. It's not even going to be close. It can't be. Roman is that much better of a striker. The problem is, there are giant holes in the grappling. Even this morning, Roman Kopylov, when I filmed Quick Picks, was a minus 240 favorite. He is now a minus 225 favorite. So the line peaked, and now it's coming back down because I think a lot of people are realizing, like, hey, he's a very good striker, but if he gets taken down, we could have some problems. Claudio's not exactly an NCAA champion, but the dude was wrestling in his last fight for no reason whatsoever. He may do the same here. He should do the same here, but I can't trust him to make the right decisions because he didn't in his last fight. So I'm going to go with Roman. I think he defends a couple of takedowns and lets his hands fly and gets this done. What do you think, Jakey boy?
Yeah, I'm actually not even worried about the grappling at all. I think Claudio's going to come in and do what he wants to do in front of the big crowd, pay-per-view, and then I just throw the wild strikes that he throws. He's not a very good striker, but he does have crazy, crazy power because he throws very, very wild, and Roman should be able to kind of just withstand all of that nonsense, right? Little jab, boop, put him at range, keep him at range, let him wear himself down with the big strikes, and then start laying down your volume and your power, and Roman should be able to kind of dominate this fight, in my opinion, but I've seen Roman early in fights will kind of throw some combinations, right? He's a confident boxer, confident striker, and he will get hit. I mean, he will absolutely get hit. That fight against, what was his last fight? Against Puna, right? Yeah, against Puna. I mean, Puna was landing some really good shots early in that fight. Shots that, if Claudio is landing those shots, could easily put this guy out. So I'm not really worried about Claudio's wrestling. Even if he tries to wrestle, I don't think he's that good of a wrestler. And Kopylov showed, at least against Puna, at least, that he has started to clean up that side of the attributes of his fighting style. So I'm pretty high on Roman in this. I'm going to be a little bit worried early, but once this, especially at elevation, once this gets past like the the 3-minute mark, maybe halfway through the first round, I'm going to feel way better about Roman because I think Claudio can gas kind of that hard the way that he fights.
Yeah. That's it. That's the breakdown. Pretty simple. I agree with you. I agree with it. Do you like these odds for Roman?
I just want to read that in like your voice, but I won't. I don't know if I like it that much because I think Claudio is very, very live, right? And this card in general, I promise you, this is going to be my least bet card of the entire year because I saw what happened at Elevation last time they were there, and every fight after the first round turned into like a 50-50 slugfest, sloppy slugfest, and those fights can go either way. So I'm staying away from it, but I do like Roman in this fight. He's a tough dude too.
Yeah, my issue is the holes in the grappling. You're not that worried about those?
No, I don't, because I don't think Claudio's like a he's not shooting like nice singles and blast doubles. He's just slamming you against the cage and just trying to out physical you. And Roman's a pretty tall dude, and he looked like he knew what he was doing against Puna, splitting legs, doing all that stuff. So I don't think those takedowns are gonna work.
Yeah, I hear you. I agree. My only concern is
slam the mouse.
That's from Matt R. This dude is just like doubling down on incorrect bullshit. I can't imagine being that wrong about something and then just not shutting the fuck up.
Hold on, let me erase this too. No more 2 days. Erase it a day. Angelo already relapsed on his. I don't let comments get to me anymore. Fucking 13 minutes later, he's like, "Shut up, you petty little bitch." Showed up complaining, was proved wrong.
The reason that one annoyed me is because he's basically saying that the information is incorrect. Call me fat, do it. Those aren't going to bother me. But don't say the information is incorrect. It's not. We pay for a source that records all of the opening odds. That's what these are. If you're going to bitch, well, they move too fast, you're not going to get them. This doesn't say slow opening. No, these are the opening odds. I don't know what you're complaining about. And it's important to know the true opening odds because then you get to see that immediate movement. If you just look at the normalized odds, so what normalized odds are, here's a quick lesson for you. Opening odds are when they literally drop. The instant they drop, those are the opening odds.
I'm bored already.
In most situations, the odds immediately will fly in one direction or the other, instantly. There's people out there.
Like a bird, I want to fly away.
There's people out there that have bots and tools, and they pay people to immediately hammer lines, right? Then they correct. Once they correct themselves, they're normalized odds. Wow. And then it's the public money that will move them one way or the other.
Nice.
The opening odds are very important to know because you want to know what that initial drop was, that initial spike. That's important to know because those are very sharp people spending a lot of money to get those lines.
That's crazy, really.
Anyway, Roman's line spiked. Seems to be coming back down a little bit. I don't know what happened with your microphone, but did you touch the gain or something? It got like dumb loud quick.
I didn't touch anything.
Oh, dude, it's like something happened. It's definitely gain related.
The microphone's locked. I can't do anything about it. It literally's locked. There's nothing I did.
All right, I'm going to lower your volume. Maybe it's not just me, or maybe it is just me. Other people let me know, but seems like his mic spiked. Anyway, I'm going to watch this line. If it continues to close on itself or gets below the minus 200, I may look at it. Yeah, other people are saying you got loud as hell too. Who knows what you did?
There's nothing I could do.
I just had to lower it. Anyway,
these are literally locked. I didn't even touch it, and they're locked. I literally have them locked for a reason. There's nothing to do.
Maybe you clicked on your side, volume up on the. Who knows? Whatever.
I didn't. I just sitting in my chair.
Okay. Well, maybe it's just me. We'll put it back to normal and leave it alone. Anyway, we're way off track here. We're both on the Roman side. I think you trust him a little more than I do. I'm going to watch the line. If the line continues to drop a little bit, if we get under the minus 200, I may make something happen. And I agree with you. The longer the fight goes, the better it is for Roman. I'm not even going to plug premium. I'm so annoyed.
I'm scared to talk. Is this okay?
No, talk normal. You should be good now.
Am I okay?
A little effeminate, but you should be good.